some girl. Oh, oh wow. I'm thinking of Sky High, where this girl. I think it was Sky High, where it's like this girl with fire. Maybe no, not even fire. It was just
No,
a guy. They were playing Save
No,
the
it was a
Citizen.
sky high, so the person, I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about, the
yeah.
guy ran really
And
fast,
the
but
guy,
then there's a guy
who
who
runs
uses
really fast,
flame.
runs down. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
the
sucks
guy
out
who
the
uses
oxygen.
fire, he sucks out all the oxygen and can't use fire. See, like, why couldn't why didn't they ever do that with, their bending? Like, Aang could have easily just, like, trapped someone in the air bubble where there wouldn't be any air.
Yeah, waterbenders could have just thrown moisture up in the air and screwed over all the firebenders.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just use the clouds? Why doesn't anyone use clouds? It's like Katara uses clouds, but she's got to be like right next to them. I thought that like the strongest waterbenders could like.
Or
pull
we
down
could
the-
just get a buttload of
No, I think
waterbenders that can control people's blood, so then they can just control the
but that's
people.
forbidden and
That was
illegal.
a-
Watch Legend of Korra.
Oh yeah, because
I haven't watched Korra yet,
everybody
so-
falls by the
Well, no,
rule.
but see, the thing is, bloodbending, it's a specific thing. Like, they actually address that in Legend of Korra. So, in order to bloodbend, you need to have a full moon to get the full power of the moon. But there was only one, or, David, would you say one or two people that had the ability to bloodbend, if you count his father?
2, but we're spoiling now. But who cares?
Let's spoil. I mean, it's a TV show. I mean, you watch it, and if you're like Davis and I don't know.
But
I-
see,
I-
bloodbending had to be commenced specifically at the full moon, when it gave up Waterbender its full power. So, besides that, I mean, you couldn't bloodbend. And so, I mean, in order to address your question earlier, Davis, I would say firebending.
So
Why?
I'm looking at like a wiki for Avatar, and I'm looking at the airbending master level.
Uh-huh.
And it looks like eventually they can learn to fly.
Well, of course.
So
Aang was able.
yeah,
Oh,
Aang was able to.
Well, see, the thing is, they use gliders, or they have that little sphere.
Yeah, but then it also says like mini tornadoes.
Yeah,
They are able to suffocate people.
but you never see that happen.
Well,
No, it's
yeah,
because
because they're
airbenders are
peaceful
too nice
air
for
nomads.
people.
That's why.
Wait, do they ever cut in Korra? Do they ever cut back to like Aang's future when like do they ever show him like facing any
Yes.
problems when he's like older?
Yes.
Yeah, he's older.
Okay, well I mean because it really bothers me with TV shows that are like that, like Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon or Naruto or
Yeah.
even Avatar, where it's like the strongest person in the world is always like a 13-year-old. And it's
Yep,
just like
With
pretty
Dragon
much.
Ball Z, it's
Well,
even
they're
younger.
they're trying to appeal to the little kids.
well, I mean
Give him
I
a
guess that
chance.
makes sense, but I mean what about Dragon Ball Z? What do you mean Teen Gohan? What 12, 13-year-old saves the
Gohan?
world?
No, he was younger than that, I think.
No,
Whatever.
No,
His power level
against
over
Cell.
9,000. That's good enough.
Against
I
Cell was he? I mean, that was my
I need to go back and watch Dragon Ball Z.
Gohan during the Cell saga was my favorite character.
You
from
mean
that.
Go Tanks? Wait,
What?
do you mean Gohan or Go Tanks?
No, Gohan. Gohan during the Cell saga.
Oh.
You remember when right after his father died, right after Goku dies. I'm sorry if that's a spoiler for anyone. But yeah, and then he gets like super strong and fast and whatnot. But I mean that's always how it is. Japanese shows. It's like oh well, you know I'm
Well,
the same.
talking-
level.
no,
I
because-
have another level. Oh, I have that level too.
No, because Go Tanks is basically the combination of, whatchamacallit, Gohan and Trunks during the Cell Saga.
Did they?
Yeah, because unless you're meaning, like...
No. That did.
Are you talking about Go...
Because
Okay,
I remember Go Tanks, but wasn't he in the future?
no, that's Trunks.
Yeah, I know, but didn't he do that formation
No.
with the Gohan of the future?
No, by that time, during the Cell arc, Vegeta already had a child, and so did Goku.
Yeah, but Gohan was already like 10 years old, but Trunks was a baby. Or no,
Trunks,
Gohan.
no, Trunks was Vegeta's baby.
No, I know. I'm saying yeah, Vegeta and Bulma's child. Yeah, but when Cell was around, Trunks was a 1-year-old baby, and Gohan was somewhere between 12 to 14.
No. Oh, you're thinking of the Majin Buu arc.
No, nothing in the Majin Buu arc.
Yeah, That's what...
No, I have the DVDs. What do you mean? When Gohan? Are we thinking of the same person? Are you sure you're not? You're thinking about Goten, aren't you?
No, Goten was a young child during the Majin Buu War. No, Gohan was still like young when he formed with Trunks to fight against Cell. Oh wait, no.
Gohan. No.
Oh wait, no,
No,
you're
he
right.
wasn't.
You're right.
Yeah. No, Gohan went with
Sorry,
Trunks.
my bad. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
that was yeah. So all right, Davis.
Yeah.
Davis, you're bending. Why?
I would have. Ooh, I don't know. I've
Well,
thought
wait,
of
hold
it
on.
before
You think James? You never said why you chose firebending.
Because I like fire from Naruto.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I don't know. I just find fire to be useful. Like, not the rage, anger bending firebenders, but like the sunbenders.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I always like lightning and fire.
Yeah, I'm kind of switching back and forth between waterbending and firebending, but I can't settle down for just one of them right now.
You cannot be the Avatar.
There can only be one avatar.
No, this doesn't make sense. Why can't other people learn other bending abilities?
Because they just can't. It's
No,
not
that makes
standard.
that seems like to be like a hole to me in the story.
Well, actually, if you go read Avatar: The Last Airbender lore, later on, but when Zuko is a Fire Lord, there's fire colonies, which are basically like there's been families where I remember one family specifically, the dad was a firebender, the wife was an earthbender, but their child was actually an earthbender. It's just dependent. Like I think it's because
No, it shouldn't be genetic, or like it shouldn't be anything like that. It should be like a kid should be able to learn fire and earth or something.
I don't know.
No, I think it's just a gene deal. Like you either get it or you don't, and it's something that is passed down.
But I don't know, that doesn't make sense to me. But anyways, what was it? One thing I wanted to mention was what's Zuko's character? I'm not talking about like Zuko. I mean his voice. He plays like some command. He plays some.
Yeah,
general?
he plays General Iroh.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm assuming that's like Zuko's grandkid, and Iroh is named after the uncle.
yeah.
No, he's actually Zuko's, I believe, grandson.
That's what I just said.
Oh, sorry.
This is just like the Gray.
But yeah.
Okay. All right. So Davis, you made your decision yet?
I'll have to go with waterbending.
Why?
I'm not too sure on why, but I just think it has more advantages than the others, varying from waterbending to ice bending to blood bending.
Yeah. No, I see what you mean.
And steam bending.
Well, yeah, steam too.
Actually,
It's
I would
kind
like
of-
to be like, whatchamacallit, Sparky Boom.
Yeah.
I forget his full name. Is it Sparky Boom Man?
Yes.
Yeah, Combustion Man. That was kind of cool.
Wait, who's Combustion Man?
The one that was able to shoot beams through his head, out of his head.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. That was
What?
weird. He got like hit in his eye, and then he just like died.
He didn't die. It's just like because
He fell to his doom.
Yeah, exactly. Like
What?
he misfired. Oh, okay. So Sparky Boom guy was an assassin sent by Zuko to hunt the Avatar.
Is this in Korra or is this?
No, this is in the
no,
last.
this is an Avatar.
This was in book 3.
This was
Dude,
book
I must
three,
have
like
missed an
chapter 2.
entire book then,
was-
because
this
I'm
was
not
at the end of
remembering any of this.
Okay, so it's like, do you remember how Azula used her lightning bending to like shoot Aang?
Yeah.
Okay, so after that, they go. Azula and Zuko return to the Fire Lord, and Azula gives Zuko credit for killing the Avatar, and he's kind of skeptical of why. And she said, "Well, unless there's no reason why the Avatar could be alive, is there?" And because she speculates that he is, and if her father finds out that Zuko took credit for something he didn't do, he would get once again banished and maybe even killed. So Zuko sent this assassin who had this bullseye on his head. Again with bullseye. He had this bullseye on his head with an eye in the middle of it, and it just like shot this. It just kind of like made explosions wherever he looked at. So.
Okay, I definitely missed that episode.
And the weird, I don't know. The weird part was like maybe like 15 chapters in, or 10 to 15 chapters in. He finds Zuko. By the time Zuko becomes a good guy, like he finds them, and Zuko just like throws this rock in his head, and like he booms right in front of him, and he like falls down this canyon.
One question I have, because I'm trying to look at the Avatar Wikia. So Amon, I'm gonna point this question at you, Philip. Amon, he has ability to take away people's bendings, and his fighting style is a cheap blocking sort of thing.
Yes.
And the Avatar, he was able to take away bending. The Avatar learned it from the lion turtle, and that bending is called energy bending, according to.
Yes.
So technically, isn't Amon a bender?
What?
Are you guys talking about that guy who steals bending?
Yes.
He
Okay,
takes away people's bendings, like
Yeah.
what
Um.
Aang did
Davis,
to
trust me, I just wanna-
Ozai,
we'll
King
stay
Ozai,
out of this
Fire
one.
Lord Ozai. So isn't Amon technically a bender?
Yeah, but I mean, look at historically speaking, aren't those kind of guys that are like, don't do this except when I do it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just.
Wait, isn't this supposed to be like? Isn't Korra supposed to be like a huge play on imperialism or something like that?
I have no idea.
I
Well,
don't know.
I thought I don't know. I heard that from someone else.
But yeah. So what do you think, David?
Yes. Wait. The question
Do you-
was.
Is Amon a bender? Because Aang learned energy bending from the lion turtle. And
Yeah, okay, okay,
according to the online sources, energy bending is like a precursor to all bending because it deals with just the human soul and the energy that comes from bending abilities. So, if Amon is able to take away abilities and people are relating his abilities to the Avatar's ways of taking away bending, isn't he an energy bender? So therefore a bender?
Technically, how you just worded it, yes.
Yes, technically, by how you worded it. But
Okay.
I don't think.
But I mean, but he'll go ahead.
I don't think he actually energy bends because I'm considering the characters that he's taken bending from, and they're pretty major at this point in the series, with the season finale tomorrow.
Yep.
And it's not just these 12 episodes; it goes to like 26, right?
Wait, say that one more time?
Korra is going to 26 episodes, right? Or 24.
Oh, tomorrow is the 16th episode.
The whole series is only going to last 26 episodes, or that's just a season?
No, it's 2 seasons.
Wait, Korra is only supposed to be 2 seasons?
Yes.
Yep.
What?
So far, that's how. No, it might get renewed. I don't know. But so far, it's been signed up for 2 seasons. I think they're just waiting on see what's the response to this. See if it's going to be. If it gets a good response, I think they are probably going to renew it. But see, the thing is, if they can get enough stuff, because I mean, it's always nice to leave some stuff up to conjecture, because people might get angry at how they end up stuff.
I think I have negative feelings towards Korra just because I don't think any of you guys know the story, but Comic-Con 2011, the Korra panel was on Saturday, which is kind of one of the bigger days for panels. And so earlier in that day, I saw Seth MacFarlane and Matt Groening and all most of the animation stuff. Yeah, oh my God, I love Seth MacFarlane. Every year he's fantastic.
Are you going to see Ted?
I am going to see Ted. I'm going to try to go. I'm going to try to find a midnight premiere for that actually. So, but Korra. So my friends were waiting in line because we want to go see the MythBusters thing, which was at like 9 o'clock, and we figured we'd just get in as early as possible. So we're in line at around 5 o'clock, and the Korra panel is just about to open, and we're going in. We literally are the first people to get halted and be told that we can't go in because the panel's full. We were the cut off people.
Oh, that sucks.
That was. Oh wait, this is supposed to be clean. That set sucked.